big news in the recruiting world recently was Bryce Young flipping his commitment to Alabama. I think what the Crimson Tide coaching staff sold him on, obviously, was the opportunity to come in next year and compete for the starting job. And if you're an Alabama fan, you got to be excited about this. Your skill set with Bryce Young is a guy who can make plays from within the pocket. He can escape with his legs. At the beginning of the day, he's a passer first and foremost. He'll find the open man, and he can make all the throws. When he gets to the college program and the college level at Alabama, he's going to be able to compete for that starting job, and you might even already slot him as the odds-on favorite to be Alabama's starting quarterback next year.
With the true freshman Bryce Young at quarterback. He sets and fires a beautiful throw. Devontae Smith the catch. And a first down across midfield in the Missouri 46.
A nightmare for a secondary.
They've left the big guns at receiver out there for Young, and he finds one. It's Smith.
Two of the three most talented teams, and then there's a drop-off.
Bryce Young throws.
Throw. That was third down and 12 throw.
Young, oh, beautiful movement to elude the rush. And he runs out of bounds with the first down, just shy of midfield.
What a way to set the scene. As we welcome you to the SEC Championship on CBS, presented by Dr. Pepper. Our matchup, the best in the East, the best in the West. The Georgia Bulldogs from Athens, about an hour away, and the third-ranked Crimson Tide from Tuscaloosa. None of it's feeling too good for number 4. Here comes the blitz. Down the middle and on the fly. Jamison Williams, extra speed on the gas and gone. Touchdown. Just like that, Alabama with the answer.
But watch this lack of coverage in the middle of the field by Georgia. What's going on here? Nobody on the slot, dangerous receiver, and not going to catch him.
Nope. Defensive coordinators say to us it's Patrick Mahomes-like, and that one was. And now he's aiming for his receiver to get to the end zone, and he got it to him. Touchdown, Mechie.
Hey, now remember that offensive line a week ago. This time you got to salute him. No rush, handled well, good pocket. He points to Mechie. Mechie says, okay.
Christian Leary is in the backfield with Bryce Young. Young is going to take off running. Bryce Young, touchdown, Alabama. Does it with his arms, and now he does it with his legs.
It was supposed to be a wheel route to Leary. Well defended by Georgia. This was not a designed run. Watch Leary go out to the right and watch Georgia put the defense. They've got it defended to the outside, nowhere to go. Too much space.
Second down and 5. Trey Sanders in the backfield. Bryce Young drops. Plenty of time. Airing it out. Man's there. Jamison Williams, touchdown. 55 yards on a strike.
Right here, watch him handle the stunt. Chris Owens, they're going to crisscross. They both pick him up. And then to the outside, it's a stutter and go. It takes time to run a stutter and go. That's why the block was so important. Stop and then go. That's what creates a space. Double team, he runs by them both.
And a perfect throw from Bryce as far as SEC champions. Because the Crimson Tide are your 2021 Southeastern Conference champions in this 30th title game. And two guys that worked together for a long time, good friends, except when they get together in this building, it's more fun for Nick than it is for Kirby. Congratulations to Alabama.
To this year's winner, you're about to become a member of the most elite athletic fraternity in the world. And your name will forever be associated with the legacy of being a Heisman Trophy winner. Mike, it's time for history to be made. The winner of the 2021 Heisman Memorial Trophy is Bryce Young.
A Heisman winner. What does it feel like?
It's crazy. It's a huge blessing, a tremendous honor. To accomplish something like this is, it's something that you dream of as a kid. To have this weekend, be able to share it with my family, to have an experience in a moment like this is amazing. Although it's an individual award, there's a lot of people, made something like this possible, and I'm grateful to be in the situation that I am.
The catchphrase is to have a Heisman moment. Do you have one when you look back at the season that sticks out in your mind? I know I witnessed a couple, I think, but I want to know what you think yours was.
The funny thing is, in my mind, really what sticks out the most about the season, it's really moments that aren't even heavily publicized. It's times in the locker room of us just rallying around each other, maybe us after a win, just being happy and being excited, and us being around each other. It's times during the season and during the off season of us competing and getting after it. And I feel like those are times I was having the most fun, times I was growing the most.
The Pro Day circuit rolling into Tuscaloosa today, and 2021 Heisman Trophy winner Bryce Young in a much-anticipated throwing session. All there to see Bryce Young throw it for the first time in 82 days.
I was happy to just be out there throwing my guys again. This is a special process. Just me being able to have this opportunity is something I definitely don't take for granted. So I have to continue to keep perfecting my craft. It's encouraging, but I know that the job's not done. There's a lot more that I want to improve on, get better at, and there's a long journey ahead, my future, wherever that's at. I want to put my best foot forward. I want to present myself in the best way, and I'm grateful for all the teams that I've talked to, that I've interviewed with, and everything in between. All I can do is, try to put my best foot forward, try to do what I did today, and let my film speak for itself outside of that. And I can't control where I'm drafted, who drafts me, but whoever does, I'll be super grateful for them to take a chance on me. I'm going to do everything I can to help whatever franchise it is that takes a chance on me to help them win games and accomplish their goals as a team.
Now he's got the sideline. Young sidearms it to the end zone. Touchdown.
That's what's going to consume me. So whoever I have the privilege and the honor of playing for, they're going to get everything from me. Draft night's going to be surreal. Walking across that stage and hearing your name called, and I'm going to be able to experience that with my family, which is going to be a big blessing and moment for me to obviously cherish it and be grateful, but also to remind me that there's more to do, that the job isn't done.
Bryce Young was the one guy they determined could compete as a day one starter in the NFL, Greeny.
Well, as you can see on your screen, the pick is now in. The Panthers did take a few minutes to make their decision, but indeed they have. Now, if you were with us in our pre-show, right before the draft began here, so just less than 10 minutes ago, we were told by Bryce Young's father that they had not yet heard from Carolina. So I suppose it is not beyond the realm of possibility we're about to get one of the big surprises that we've ever seen. But the expectation is it will be Bryce Young. Here comes the commission with the announcement of the first pick of the night.
Hello?
Bryce?
Yes.
Bryce, it's Claire with the Carolina Panthers. How are you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Good. Sure, excited. I'm going to hand you over to our owner, David Pepper.
For sure. I appreciate it.
Right.
Hey, Bryce.
How we doing?
How you doing? You remember in Arizona's Super Bowl when I told you we were going to pick a quarterback this year? We're not going to wait till next year?
Yes, I do remember that.
Remember that conversation? I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding. So you want to trade in some sweet home Alabama for some sweet Carolina?
I can't wait.
All right. Well, we're so excited to get you. I mean, we really are excited to get you. How are your parents doing out there?
They're doing good. They're trying to hold it together over here.
All right. Well, tell them to hold it together. So tell them, we wish them the best from me and Nicole. Okay.
Thank you. I will for sure.
With the first pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young, quarterback, Alabama.
So Nick Saban, part of the Bryce Young contingent.
celebrating the first overall selection out of the University of Alabama, hugging C.J. Stroud. We'll soon discuss how much longer CJ's night might be, but right now it's Bryce Young hugging Anthony Richardson. And he's the first player out of the green room and out of Union Station to head to the stage and to put on a Carolina Panther hat. And welcome to the National Football League, Bryce Young.
Think about all the work over his life that went into this moment to get him right here. Been told he's too small his whole life. He goes to Mater Dei, the premier high school program in the country, dominates, then goes to Alabama, the premier college football program, and dominates. And here he is once again, the first pick in the draft. What an accomplishment.
And at no point did it ever seem too big for him. He played like he's getting to the stage with a slow heartbeat, with patience. This guy's in control all the time.
And don't forget, was never afraid to humble himself. Played behind Mac Jones, a first-round pick, and then took over immediately thereafter.
Daniel?
Yeah, we can jump into the video here, and let's see what this man looks like on the field. We've heard everything about his character, everything about his work ethic.
So that's the expectation. When you go quarterback and you go that high, that's the Elways, that's the Bradshaw, the Aikmans, the Mannings.
It is.
That's reserved. Those are the expectations.
Agreed.
Now he's going to have Joe Burrow. Now Burrow had, he had T. Higgins, he had Jamar Chase, Uzama, Mixon, Boyd, Samaje Perine. You're going to have to get him some pieces to surround him with. But Skip, that's the expectations that you have to have for Bryce Young, and I don't think that's asking too much. I understand he's small in stature, but Skip, if you watch this kid play, he has it all. He has touch. He has good enough velocity. He has the ability to beat you from the pocket. He can beat you from outside of the pocket. He has legs. He doesn't want to run. He's looking, if he takes off, he's looking to push the ball down the field. But he'll take off and get 5-6 yards at the first down if he needs to. So I agree with David Tepper. The ceiling is the Super Bowl. That's what should be expected when you give up what we gave up to get him.
A fresh face in Carolina, Bryce Young. They paid a steep price for him, and it will be worth every last ounce. He is very special to me, and I've watched him a whole lot, and I am concluded on him. I am convicted on him because I saw him in big stage, big high-pressure games, big national TV games at Alabama for Coach Saban, and he rose above every game I ever saw him play. He has extraordinary poise and command of the position, and it's the hardest position by far to play in all of sports. And he commands it. He owns it when he plays it. He has superior vision and anticipation and feel for how to anticipate the rush and the receivers breaking open.
Bryce, you come here, you're extremely nice, and you seem like a little, soft-spoken. How are you going to take control of the huddle? Do you yell? Have you yelled at your offensive linemen, people that are much bigger than you? Do you do that in the huddle or on the sidelines? How will you take control of it?
Well, first and foremost, I want to come in and try to my best to earn the respect of the people around me. What I've done in the past doesn't entitle me to anything. And, I have never taken a snap in NFL football. I haven't done anything. I'm around a group of pros who have been here, from, whether it's coming in with me or been here for a year or, beyond and are 10-plus years in the league. And, there's a lot that I can learn from them. And again, I want to establish that respect in how I carry myself and how I work. And, that's a task for me. And I'm super excited to have that opportunity to come in every day and try to earn the respect of my peers. And, I hope I can get there one day with being that leader. And, I think that, again, it's case by case. You have to understand what's best for the situation. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all solution for how to lead. You have to be true to yourself, but also have to know the people around you, build that rapport and know, what's best for the situation. And I'm blessed to be in this opportunity, and I'm excited to start that, to help to start build that rapport and start that process. Because, again, I really want to come in and earn the respect, and I know that that's going to be a tall task because it's going to be a lot of people in this building that demand that respect. So I'm excited to start that process.
Here comes the commissioner with the announcement of the first pick of the night.
With the first pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young, quarterback, Alabama.